again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. To throw again is Darnold. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Maynard on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Walker. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. throw on first down is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Darnold to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Christian.
Here's Darnold again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Seahawks. First down. It's a gain of 17.
Darnold to the air once more.
And the Seahawks.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 11.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are through one. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the run to the right. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. To throw is Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Forced out left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it had...
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Escaping to his left. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. 33 yards.
I think that's just a coverage bust defensively, Mike. Somehow they lost track of the big tight end as he's getting vertical. By the time they realize it, he's already in position to make the play. Big time pitch and catch brings up first and goal. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3-yard line.
On second down, it's May. And he'll take it on in.